Hello, my community of love bugs. How are we? Welcome back to another reading. My name is Carissa if you are new. In today's reading, we're going to be looking into what messages do our spirit guides have for us. So that's what we're going to be diving into. I'm going to be going into my spirit guide deck first to pull out a spirit guide and then pull out some clarifiers and dig deeper into what message this could possibly be. So if the title resonates with you, then there could be a message in here for you. So take what messages resonate and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't feel right to you, then the message is not for you. If the message resonates, give me a like, comment, or subscribe. Also, shout out to David and Kevin, two of my subscribers that won my free giveaway in my last video. So we're having our readings next week, and I'm super excited for that. Anyway, let us dive in to your spirit guide. Your spirit guide, what message? Well, first off, who is the spirit guide? First off, who is the spirit guide? If there's any noise from outside, my bad. Who is the spirit guide? Whoop. Okay. The Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Ooh, I love that. Okay. So what? I just looked up and it was 222. Joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. So I'm being drawn to the numbers here. 32, that simplifies to 5, and 5 is all about change, transformation, adaptation. So there could be some stagnation in this whole joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. There could be some stagnation in it because you're going through a transformation, a change. And so you're being prepared for this. And so the Sun Dancers, your spirit guide, is by your side, helping you through this transformation. But I want to dive deeper into this scenario. So what is the message that these Sun Dancers have for us? Okay, one more. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. These are both about financial wealth, material abundance, which is what we were just talking about, right? Abundance. Being confident in oneself and one's gifts and abilities, and just sitting on your throne of what you've created, being the empire of your own kingdom. And then the Three of Cups is all about celebration and celebrating this new life, this new abundance, these new creations that you're bringing into your reality. So going back to our last reading, talking about what lies within our heart, and taking action with that is going to create this, right? So because once you take action from your heart space, this is inevitable. This kind of energy is inevitable. And that's beautiful. Okay, so you can either be feeling this energy, and you can like feel this wealth and you can feel this wealth and happiness and stability, freedom. You can feel it now. Or there could be like a fear of it coming in because you've been working so long and you don't really know when it's going to come in or if it's ever going to come in. So there's two scenarios there that I'm picking up on. So if you're feeling this way, this is just confirmation that like this is the energy for you and there's no need to fear it, because I know sometimes when we get into this like happiness state of like confidence, bliss, celebration, stability, freedom, we fear that it's going to leave, right? We get scared of the possibility of it's leaving our life and going back to pain, loss, sadness, lack of freedom, stagnation. And so there could be like a fear around it, but no need to fear, because this is your new energy, right? New astrological year, new energy. This is your energy. This is the energy of 2021 and moving forward. But what? Okay, and then for my ones out there, for my loves out there who are not feeling this yet, or they're kind of wondering when this will happen, what is the block? What is blocking? Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm going to pull a chakra card. Okay, what is balance? Okay. We've been talking about this so much. This is all about like bringing your energy back to balance. So maybe there's some habits or thoughts, belief systems that are keeping you stuck in the same cycle. And maybe you're conscious of them now, but you're still in that same cycle because that's just what you're used to. And you still don't really have this belief of this energy is here for me to experience. So there could be like some conscious self-sabotage happening. And so you're needing to put more like self-discipline into place. So like if, for instance, staying up until 4 in the morning, doing God knows what, and then waking up early and like still going to bed every night, waking up early, and that is just like causing you disbalance or imbalance. It's causing you imbalance and dissatisfaction. That's a cycle, right? But in order to break that cycle, you have to put in boundaries, put in some discipline and say, okay, I'm going to go to bed at midnight, let's say, or whatever, and then make do. Or let's say you're trying to feel healthier and be healthier, but you keep snacking the same foods every night, knowing that like they make you feel like shit the next day kind of thing. Not to say that like don't indulge, because we're humans, we're meant to indulge from time to time, but it's all about balance, right? So yeah, you can have snacks and like junk food or whatever, but it should not be like a daily thing, right? If it's making you feel like absolute crap. So it's like figuring out, okay, what is making you off balance, and putting yourself back into balance by making decisions based on what's best for you. But then, yeah, there's a lot of ways to read these cards. So it's either like you feel this energy, but you're scared of it, like this energy of new, fresh stability, freedom, confidence, but you're scared of it because you feel unworthy of it. It could be that you don't feel it yet, and so you're waiting to feel it. Or it could be like you are feeling it and like you feel confident in it, and you're putting up these boundaries, you're putting up this like discipline to keep the balance there. So, okay. So I just want to pull 2 cards on this balance just to get a little bit more clarification. Yeah. Okay, so you're fearful. Yeah, 10 of Wands. So having to put down some burdens. So it's like you're fearful of this new energy. This is the 9 of Wands. So that's all about like running away from your fears, running away from your dreams because you're fearful of them. So let's say you've been working on yourself for a while, working on whether it's relationships, personal life, a business you're running, something, and you're feeling this beautiful fucking energy, but then self-sabotaging thoughts come up like, oh, something's gonna go wrong. Oh, you should watch out for this. Oh, this, that, the other. And so running away from your dreams because you're fearful of them. And so making decisions based on fear, which is causing imbalance. So, and then the other card that came out was the Emperor, and that's all about putting things into structure. 4 is all about structure, balance, putting things into place and being solid and solidified in who you are. But so there's pros and cons to each card. So the cons to this card is stubbornness, absolute stubbornness. The Emperor can be stubborn as a motherfucker. He's just sitting on his throne like, no, fuck this shit. I don't want to make better decisions for myself. I don't want to like get better, do better. I don't want to make the effort to improve because like I like wallowing in my self-sabotage, or like I like believing that my dreams aren't coming true, or like the things I want most aren't available. I want to believe that because it's easier that way. So there could be like some stubborn energy on improving yourself and making better decisions for yourself. So recognizing it, because that's the biggest thing to change, right? Once we acknowledge something, that's like 85% of the work, is just acknowledging the thoughts, sabotaging beliefs that we have. And once we acknowledge them and they pop up again and again, we can recognize them and be like, oh, this is just a pattern of mine. This is just a habit, but it's not me. It's not who I am. So I can choose to detach from it and choose a healthier path. Or I can choose to continue to wallow in that belief or in that pity or in that sabotage. So basically, Yeah, so they're your guides. The main message that's coming through is believe in yourself and your abilities. This is your, like, this is you. This is your life. Ah! This is your life. But if you've been exposed to a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, and at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. So that's all about like releasing the burden, releasing any burden of the past. Because yeah, if you're carrying on the burdens of the past, you can't hold this new energy of fresh beauty, right? So believe in yourself and claim this energy of freedom, stability, abundance. Claim it. Celebration of, like, life is a celebration. It says celebration of life right there. Life is a celebration. Life is meant to be abundant and joyful, which is exactly this energy here. It's meant to be celebrated. It's meant to be joy, meant to feel good. But this is what's keeping, this is what's blocking your shit up. Which, you know, is human. This is your human path. So what are you fearful of? What is this like devil in your life that like brings his face out and you run? What is that in your life? It could be fears regarding business, like, oh, I'm never going to gain clients, or or relationship, like, oh, I'm never going to find the right partner. Or it could be like your self-sabotage, like, you're never going to be good enough, why bother try? So then you run. But the more you run from your fears, the more power you give to your fears. And so to take back your power from your fears, you just have to stand up and be like, okay, what up? What the fuck up, fears? You have to just like stand in front of it, whatever it is, and accept it, own it, love it. Be like, okay, I see you, fear. And I understand you're just acting out of trauma, but you no longer control me. Point blank, that's it. And then from that spot, that's where all your power comes in, right? Because then you get to make the changes for yourself. You're no longer controlled by your fears. When you stand up for yourself and own it. And that also comes with emotional strength, right? So when we become emotionally stronger, we can then deal with more intensified emotions. So, but in order to be in that power and to become emotionally stronger, you have to balance out your energy. So you have to make decisions based on what's best for you. And not listen to that self-sabotaging voice in your head that tells you what's the point. Nobody likes you, nobody cares anyway. So just continue to sabotage because there's no point. So that's cool. What an interesting reading. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card from the fairies. 2 cards from the fairies. Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay, so we have the Queen of Summer. Loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others. Perhaps too much, it says in quotes. So this is the Queen of Cups. And she came out in our previous reading as well. She's all about love, being caring for yourself, for others, being very nurturing, being very connected to spirit, being very open to your intuition, trusting your intuition. She's all about that. So listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Because this energy is here. Listen to your heart. Your intuition knows the way. And don't be afraid of making mistakes and running back into pain and fear and loss. And then taking care of others, perhaps too much. So this could also be a thing of this energy. Like maybe you're people pleasing too much. Or you're in a relationship that's very toxic and the person, your partner, is just expecting a lot out of you, or is like continuing to be toxic to you, and you just continue to succumb to it. So it's like taking back that power, but in a loving way. So not like lashing back and being like, fuck you, blah, blah, but just owning up to yourself, or just being authentic to yourself and owning up and taking back your power and being like, hey, this is actually kind of a little bit fucked up. Like something needs to change, or like I need to remove myself from the situation, right? So no more people please them is what your spirit guides are saying. No more people pleasing. And the Six of Winter, which is the Six of Swords in the typical tarot. And that's all about moving in a different direction mentally. So releasing the mental burdens of the past and moving into a brighter, clearer mental space. So it says, positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So yeah, a welcome relief from troubled times. So you must claim this new beginning. You must claim this mental clearing. Anything you want in life, you have to claim. So this positive changes are on their way. You want positive changes on the way? Then claim it. Claim it and affirm it every single day. Positive changes are on the way. Positive changes are here. My life is a positive change. My life is positively changing. But you have to claim it, right? Claim, 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 claim. So claim what you want. Go after it. Notice your fears and recognize that they're only fears. They're only fears. You can detach and move forward, okay? So be courageous in what you want. But yeah, okay. Well, I can't believe that was a 20-minute reading. That did not feel that long, but I guess it was. Anyway, if that resonated with you guys, let me know. I'd love to hear how it resonates for your current situation. So yeah, write me a comment, give me a like, subscribe, share if you liked the video, if you found it very informative. But apart from that, I wish you guys a beautiful weekend ahead, and I'm sending you guys so much love and light as always. Take care.